The range of size, shape, color, personality, and purpose for which dogs are bred is jaw-dropping. Over centuries, different dogs in different geographic locations have been honed by humans to play certain roles, from hunter to guardian, from herder to companion. When it comes to the largest dog breed in the world, there are a few contenders depending on whether you are judging on height standing on all four paws, height when standing on back legs, or weight. The Great Dane is generally recognized as being the largest breed in terms of height, but Irish Wolfhounds and English Mastiffs as worthy contenders too. When it comes to height and weight combined, no one is going to argue with a Mastiff's claim. Many of the livestock guarding breeds also come very close to these canine giants in size, and when they're taking up room in front of the fire, who's going to argue with an inch or two? Of the hundreds of dog breeds around the world, here are 10 of the largest. English Mastiff. While males come in at around 31 inches, the Kennel Club breed standard recognizes that they are often taller, but no longer give a height. Just say that size is desirable, but only if combined with quality. Still, the Mastiff is among the biggest dog breeds alive today in both height, as a Great Dane holds the record for tallest dog, and English Mastiff once held the record for largest. In 1989, an English Mastiff named Ikama Zorba, weighing 343 pounds, held the title of the heaviest dog. Over the centuries, the Mastiff was used as a fighting dog, a powerful guard dog, but also for wolf hunting, bear and bull baiting, and dog fighting. When these were banned in 1835, the future of the breed looked uncertain, and by the end of the Second World War, there were only 14 left in the UK. Thankfully, enthusiasts re-established the breed, but they are still uncommon. Despite this fearsome past, the Mastiff is a calm, gentle, and noble dog that is devoted and loving towards their family, often thinking of themselves as a lapdog. They are, however, indifferent or even suspicious of stranger humans or dogs. Irish Wolfhound. With an average height of 32 inches, the Irish Wolfhound is unmistakably a giant. Unlike most sighthounds who are on the leaner end of the scale, the Wolfhound is both tall and broad. Like the Scottish Deerhound, the Irish Wolfhound was bred to be a courser and was indeed originally used to chase down wolves, developed from warhounds into a dog used for hunting and guarding, though their history goes back as early as the 1st century. The modern Irish Wolfhound's roots lie more recently in the 19th century, when Captain Graham revived the breed using Scottish Deerhounds, Borzoi, Great Dane, and Pyrenean mountain dogs. This massive and shaggy-coated breed is usually a truly gentle giant. However, as puppies and juveniles, they are boisterous, clumsy, and frankly enormous. Saint Bernard. Ray declares, few people are unaware of the Saint Bernard. And if you say giant breed, this is the one many people will suggest most readily. With a breed average height between 26-30 inches and a weight range from 120 to 180 pounds. They truly are a behemoth of a dog. The saint part of their name comes from their origins in a Swiss monastery at Great St. Bernard Pass, high in the mountains. The monastery was a hospice and refuge for travelers, and though initially the St. Bernard was used as a protection dog, they soon became useful as companions and rescuers. The modern St. Bernard still possesses the presence to ward off strangers harboring ill intentions. Though once introduced to someone as a friend, they are affable and easygoing. Their main aim in life is to be a lapdog, no matter their size. They are famous for being gentle, loving, friendly, and great with children. Newfoundland. Newfoundlands are another of the better-known giant breeds, particularly famous for their love of water. This passion is usually first seen in puppies who try to get in their water bowls or repeatedly tip the bowl up so they can wallow in the puddles. On average, the Newfoundland is 150 pounds and stands 26-28 inches at the shoulders, making them a truly massive dog. Their love of water should be no surprise. The Newfoundland originates from the island of Newfoundland, Canada, where they worked as sled and cart dogs pulling heavy loads, and as water dogs, retrieving heavy nets from the water, and of course, humans who fell overboard. Their heavy, oily and weatherproof coat meant they could survive the extreme low temperatures and wind chill, even whilst wet, and their huge webbed feet made them effective swimmers with great traction on wet, icy, slippery ground. Today, they are still used for water-related dog sports, carting, and of course as steady, adorable, and enormous companions. Dog de Bordeaux. On the smaller end of the giant breed scale, the Dog de Bordeaux, or dog, also known as the French Mastiff, is nonetheless still a pretty hefty, sizable dog, known for their reddish fawn coloration and their smiling, heavily wrinkled face. This Colossal breed's history is very mixed, from farm work, war dog, hunting dog, and pit fighting, bull baiting dog and guard dog, and now most commonly companion and show dog. The dog has turned a paw to most doggy roles in their time. The Dog de Bordeaux stands between 23–27 inches tall and weighs between 99–110 pounds. But though it is fairly average as far as Mastiff breeds go, it does have one thing that sets it apart. It is reported to have the largest head of any canine in relation to body size, unlike the Neapolitan Mastiff. The Bordeaux dog has been used for more than simply guarding house and home, though that was also in its job description. These dogs also were used for everything from watching over flocks to pulling carts. It has historically been a true working dog and a jack of all trades, at least, as far as dogs go. The breed is active and energetic outdoors, but once inside is, well, mellow to say the least. Leonberger. The Leonberger is one of the more glamorous giant breeds. With their reddish gold coat and a striking black mask, they do resemble a glorious, majestic lion, and they are meant to, as the Leonberger was created by crossing St. Bernards, Newfoundlands, and Pyrenees mountain dogs, with the aim of creating a majestic, lion-like dog. This breed stands between 25–31 inches tall and can weigh as much as 170 pounds. But despite their size, they are simply giant family dogs. Leonbergers come from Leonberg, Germany, and were selectively bred to resemble the heraldic lions of the town's motif by the then mayor of Leonberg, Heinrich Essen. They served as farm and guard dogs as well as companions to the wealthy and noble, and are easily capable of fulfilling the same roles today. Though their main purpose is as a companion animal, the breed does very well in everything from water rescue to tracking to herding. If it is an activity that requires both strength and smarts, the Leonberger is probably going to be good at it. Anatolian Shepherd. This giant livestock guarding and droving breed has its roots in protecting livestock from predators and in assisting people in moving livestock from pasture across the central Anatolian plateau. The Anatolian Shepherd, as described by the Kennel Club, stands at 28–31 inches high with a weight of 105–130 pounds. In their native land, however, they are still a working dog, with far more emphasis being placed on working ability than on appearance, and each area has its own preferences. While recognized by both UK and US kennel clubs, these are still dogs with a strong history of protection against both animal and human threats to their own familiar people and livestock. Their nomadic lifestyle, often protecting livestock independently of any owner, meant they had to make their own call on what constituted a threat and take appropriate action. This means they're a big, heavy, and athletic, and a very tough dog to live with and train, and should be considered specialist for those living on large, securely fenced properties with prior livestock guardian breed experience and few visitors. Neapolitan Mastiff. The huge Neapolitan Mastiff is a surprisingly quiet dog, and though often a little slow to react, this should not be mistaken for a lack of intelligence. They just like to think things through properly, famous for their heavy, loose skin falling in dramatic wrinkles, with the appearance of a dog wearing a skin several sizes too big. They still fully believe themselves to be lapdogs. Their origins lie in southern Italy, where they were bred for protecting homes, and the loose skin designed to make it hard for a predator human or animal, to grab hold of them. Used as a guard dog, the average stands between 26 to 31 inches tall and weighs a hefty 150 pounds. This breed is known for being fearless and protective of home and family, making it an ideal guard dog, but not an ideal warning system. Mastiffs tend to be quiet and are known for sneaking up on intruders rather than barking to warn them off because of the breed's protective nature. You certainly don't want to stand between these dogs and their family, which makes this dog a breed only for owners well versed in dog training and able to put in the extensive time needed for socialization. Great Dane. One of the tallest of the breeds and frequently featured in the Guinness Book of Records for their height, the Great Dane is a well-recognized giant breed. Though they aren't the heaviest dogs, reaching around 120 pounds, they are among the tallest. The average Great Dane stands around 28 to 30 inches tall, but often they can be taller. The world record holder for tallest dog was a Great Dane named Zeus, who stood an astounding 44 inches tall. However, these big dogs trade longevity for their size and live only to be between 6 to 8 years old. Zeus died of old age at just 5 years old. Family-loving, goofy, and slightly ridiculous even, but their origins lie in Germany, as boar-hunting dogs who were also capable of protecting the estates of the wealthy and noble. As with all the giant breeds, expect them to behave like puppies well into their third year, and to be awkward to transport, expensive to feed, and capable of producing an outstanding quantity of drool. Scottish Deerhound. Though not the smallest of the giant breeds, possibly the lightest in weight, the Deerhound stands around 32 inches tall on average and weighs about 110 pounds, with females being smaller and lighter and males being taller and heavier. Going back to the leggy breeds, the Scottish Deerhound gives away its purpose and origin in its name, originating in Scotland well before recorded history. The breed is a courser, once used to hunt red deer and easily chasing down its prey. They are larger and heavier than greyhounds but are built similarly, with a lanky body meant for speed. They love their family and trusted visitors, but are generally standoffish with strangers, although never rude nor aggressive. These days, with both deer coursing and wolf hunting a thing of the dim and ever more distant past, the Deerhound remains virtually unchanged from the dog they were centuries ago. They do take time to mature and are large, clumsy, idiotic puppies for some time. But the mature, sensible Deerhound is an excellent family companion for the Sidehound experienced home. So, that's our list of the top 10 big dog breeds. Want to find out more about different dog types? Subscribe for more videos.